What's up, teammates? Look, you haters, you wrong. Just admit it, okay? Aiden O'Connell goes out there and does what he does again. He wins the game and he defies the haters. I don't understand why, as Raider fans, people hate Aiden O'Connell so much. They're mad that we won. There's so many people mad that we won this game. It's the Raiders shooting themselves in the foot, and Aiden O'Connell isn't this and isn't that. Although he comes into the game, everybody in the nation knows that he's probably going to win the game because he's a good quarterback. Nation wouldn't feel that way if Minshew was about to play the game. They feel comfortable with him being Minshew and messing it up. Team Tank would be fine if Ritter started the game because they know Ritter's going to mess it up and lose. Oh, but when Aiden's about to start, they're nervous. Well, why would you be nervous? Because you think he's going to win. But why would you think he could win? Because he sucks so bad. And why did we win? Because you know he's got the talent to win. Because he's a good quarterback. And those who don't want to believe that or don't want to say that, you're just haters, man. You just get over it. Just want to bring up the bad stuff as much as they can. Oh, but what about the game where we only scored 3 or we didn't score any points? Well, they only scored 3 points in that Minnesota game. It wasn't because both teams sucked. It's because the weather sucked. And Danny Carlson missed field goals early in that game where we would have won the game. So that's Aiden's fault. Whatever. We talk about people like to talk about the KC game where he didn't complete pass after the first quarter. We threw 6 passes. We threw 7 passes, sorry. And 2 of them went for pass interference. So those don't count as completions, but they did gain yardage on the field. So, and what do you need to do that's most important as a quarterback is not turn the ball over. He didn't turn the ball over against KC. Mahomes turned it over twice. That's why we won that game. First game, Aiden against KC, we didn't win the game. Aiden had the best game of any quarterback that week, but that doesn't count. People can bring up the same stupid stuff they want to bring up, then I'll bring up the same stupid stuff. Aiden wasn't talented. Then we came back the first week after not scoring over 20 points the whole season last year. Aiden comes back. We hit the Giants up for 30 points. But that's luck and just the team was excited. The next game, we went against the Jets. Oh, well, we won, but we didn't score enough points to win, although we won. And then it goes downhill from there. No matter what he does, those who hate don't want to congratulate at all. Coming into this game, hating early because they knew he was going to win. Going into the game thinking, oh, please, Aiden, don't do what we know you can do. Fail like we know Minshew would do. Fail like Ritter will do if we put him in there. Don't succeed like you have, like we know you can, like you've been doing and like you will continue to do if we keep playing you. Don't think about the fact that he would be 2-0 versus the Chiefs in their home if it wasn't for the fact that there was a missed snap at the end of the game. What? Do you want to talk about what he did this season? Okay, the Steelers game. If we don't fumble on the 1 yard line late in the game, we win that game. Okay? Then with the KC game, we win that game if we don't snap it into AC's chest. Then Jaguars, and we win the game. So Aiden O'Connell's out there putting the Raiders in position to win these games, and the fans can do nothing but hate. Why? Because they didn't pick him. Simply because they didn't think he'd be talented enough. That's why. They said that he can't do it, and so they don't want to see him do it. And now that he's doing it, and they get to see it, they're frightened. They want to be Team Tank, but now with Aiden in the backfield, now with Aiden under center, we're not going to lose like that. And y'all know that, which is why it's so frustrating. Why don't you just say, wow, if we'd only started this kid, we'd have a much better season, though. It's still Well, no matter what happened, we would have lost. Do you think we would have won this game if Gardner Minshew was under center right now? If Gardner Minshew was performing the way he's played this whole season, would Team Tank be nervous about having Gardner Minshew under center? Absolutely not. But we got Aiden O'Connell under center. Everybody's losing their mind because they're afraid of victory. And their victory came. Their fears came true. And you team fans who hate your own team, I'm sorry for the victory. Okay? I'll talk to Aiden and say, sorry that you showed these fools who believe you can't perform that you can perform. I'm sorry, Aiden. I'll go and inform these fans that I know he can't move without the ball, although he did some great scrambling plays this game. And was the leading rusher in the first half. Not that that's a good thing because our rushing sucks, but hell, he had the longest carry in the game. That has to mean something. But nah, the haters just hate. I don't understand it. I really don't. Why do you need to be that mad at it? Why can't you just say, hey, maybe we got something here. Maybe we should be paying a little more attention to Aiden. Maybe a quarterback that can beat Kansas City Chiefs 3 times. The 3 times he played him, he had the best game of any quarterback in the league, although we lost. The second time he played him, he didn't have a good game. He didn't complete any passes or late in the game. And, well, no, wait, that's not that game. That's the Minnesota game. But we still worked on that game. We lost because game failed, the team failed. Aiden had a great game. He goes in and beats them the next time. And everybody's complaining about the game he had. But don't forget, you can't beat a team 20-14 if your offense doesn't score those 6 points. So we couldn't have such a terrible game that we scored twice and won the game. That's not enough. Almost beating the Chiefs a 3rd time, except for a bad snap to the chest. That's not enough. Coming into the season where we've only had 2 wins. And then built one on. Right out the back. He could have won the first one, but we fumbled on the first 1-yard line with the Steelers. We could have won the second one where it gets snapped in the chest. And then he win his 3rd game. But somehow he sucks. He's immobile, but he was our number 1 rusher in the first half. It's just hate. It's ridiculous. It's people giving Minshew a pass the whole season. If Aiden O'Connell was playing like Gardner Minshew was, it would be no problems. Everybody would be in his butt. Aiden stinks, and look what he's done. But no. They gave all the kind of defense to Minshew, and look what he got now. So anyway, I was yelling earlier, and I got quiet because I got a family here. I'm still on vacation. Hopefully this comes through well. Aiden haters, man. You getting some more of what you deserve, man. He's a good quarterback. It's not my fault he's a good quarterback, and it's not my fault I can see it. Anybody who see quarterbacks and what quarterbacks do knows he's a good quarterback. People who know he's a good quarterback that just hate his guts know he's still a good quarterback. Or else they wouldn't be worried about him winning because they know he can win. Silver lining is, Aiden's a good quarterback. And we can win with him. So, I'm good with that. Regardless of who we do or do not draft. He's still a good quarterback. And we still win with him. And that scares the hell out of Team Tank. Because they want to be right. They'd rather be right than root for their own damn team. They'd rather be right than root for their own damn team. I'd rather be right about Aiden sucking than have him being a good quarterback and us being able to go forward with him. So you haters can be right. Go ahead and hate, and hopefully you're right. But you're not right. It's too late. You can't be proven right because it's already proven wrong that he can do what he's done because he's doing it. And he's won with a team that's worse off than when Minshew had the team. And Minshew had 10 games. He only rushed it up 2. Aiden's had 3 games, already put 1 down. And everybody's still afraid because they know he can win these next 2. But they're not happy about it. Why? Because they don't want Aiden. Why? Because they haters. You got a quarterback that you know can go in there and win. You got a good idea. You really feel like he's going to win. But you don't want him. Just hate. That's just hate. You can't accept wins and want to search for something in the future. Fine. That's just hate. Silver lining is, who cares what we find in the future? We still got Aiden O'Connell no matter what you feel he is or he isn't. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? We won this one. And you can't win them all. And the clouds get dark. But when you're looking for the bright side, come to the silver lining. Guru out.